Hey everyone, it's Rob the Backyard Gardener here, and it's time for a kiwi tree slash kiwi vine update. It's been quite some time. I gave you the update to let you know they had survived the winter, the frost, and they had started to sprout a little bit, if you will. So lately they've been going like crazy, and I figure I better give you an update right now so that way you can see their progress over this summer. I will point out that the kiwis are now officially over a year old. They were sown from seed on 5/3, and if you haven't seen the original video, please click the link below, and for the whole series actually, and you'll be able to see from beginning to where they're at today. Anyway, let me show you what they're doing. So over here is my original kiwis. These are the ones I first planted out here, the ones that weren't as healthy. And I will tell you, they don't look bad, but the leaves are taking some beatings from the wind and some pests, as you can see. But what's different about these is that none of these are really vining yet. They're all just adding some foliage and kind of staying low profile. So I'm not quite sure why this area of the yard doesn't have the kiwis vining, but when I show you all of the other kiwis, they're all vining like crazy now. Maybe I'm lucky and these ones are all female or all male, and the other ones are all female or all male, and I've got a nice mix. I doubt it. It could be the sun doesn't get as much over here. There's a little more water than I would like, and maybe the nutrients in the bed aren't as good. I will have to figure that out as it goes on to see if these do vine. But these were the first to sprout new growth after the frost, and they seem to have not done as much since then. Let me go show you what the other ones look like. So here's another kiwi down here, and as you can clearly see, it's really starting to vine. I think kiwis are some of the most beautiful looking plants. These velvety leaves are so soft. The maroon and green contrast is gorgeous. Anyway, they're really good looking. I don't know if they're going to stay like this at the base and just grow up like a vine, or if possibly as it grows these leaves get thicker and thicker. But look at this good looking plant. Wow. So that's another one. Let me show you a few others. Even in the greenhouse over here, same thing. We've got good looking leaves on this. Nice and velvety. I really love the way they feel. And we've got another vining kiwi. So it seems to be possibly they get this low canopy to protect the trunk or the base or the stem, and then they start taking off. But we'll see how they do. I've got two more on the other side of the yard, which I'll show you, which were the original two, the big viners that I had from last year. So let me get you caught up on those as well. So here's one of the kiwis down here in this box. Remember, I put two over here. And what I want to point out about this kiwi is it's starting to revine now. If you look down at the base, it's actually split into two plants. There we go. Split into two plants. That's where the mouse or rat had chewed it off. So this stem started to grow, but I guess it didn't like the speed of that one, so it's really taken off here now. And the vines growing real tall. This is the original one of the vines that was out here that did not get eaten by any mice, rats, and you can see that at first it's had a little soft side shoot right here and continued to grow, grow. And now we're running up the fence. So the vines are doing a lot better. I'm surprised it doesn't have any foliage down on this lower level, but I'm not familiar with kiwis just yet, so we'll see how that goes. There are nodes here like this, but nothing's coming out of those. It did produce some growth out of this node over here. So I'm not exactly sure what the next steps on this will be. I guess I'll let it grow for a little bit, but if it just keeps vining like that, I'll need something to contain it. But maybe you guys will give me some suggestions down below on how I should grow these and contain them as they keep vining. So there you have it, everyone. That's my kiwi update for today. They turned 1 year old on May 3rd this year because they were sown from seed on May 3rd last year. So they're a year and 10 days old. I was surprised they lasted over the winter. I didn't think that these kiwis, which are not hardy kiwis, would last over the winter. They seem to be doing just fine. They're starting to take off. I really am wondering how I should contain them as far as their vining. So if you have any suggestions, please put them below. If you have any comments or questions, put it below as well. If you're liking the series, please give it a thumbs up. And as always, thanks for watching.